Hello everyone, welcome to my channel hdorionn. We are studying accountancy for class 12th from T.S. Grewal's textbook 2023 edition, Accounting for Partnership Firms. And in this video we will study questions related to when new partner or incoming partner is not able to bring his share of premium for goodwill. So let us see some questions from the textbook. So question number 32. On the admission of Rao, goodwill of Murthy and Shah is valued at rupees 30,000. Rao is to get 1/4 share of profits. Previously, Murthy and Shah shared profits in the ratio of 3:2. Rao is unable to bring amount of goodwill. Give journal entries in the books of Murthy and Shah when goodwill does not exist in the books and when goodwill exists in the book at rupees 10,000. So let us see the solution. So in the solution, both for part A and part B, the same entries will be there regarding Rao, new partner, not bringing his portion of goodwill to the firm. And goodwill of the firm is rupees 30,000 and Rao's portion is 1/4 and he is supposed to bring 30,000 into 1/4, that is 7,500 as premium, but he is unable to bring. So for that, Rao, that is new partner, Rao's current account will be debited. Current account will be debited and with 30,000 rupees multiplied by 1/4, that is 7,500. And this portion of goodwill amount will be paid to the compensating partners, that is Murthy and Shah. In their sacrificing ratio, and their sacrificing ratio is 3:2. The same old ratio will be their sacrificing ratio, that is rupees 4,500 and rupees 3,000. So broken in the ratio 3:2, which is the sacrificing ratio, and you need not to calculate it. It can directly be seen from the question. Now in part B, one more entry will be there for writing of the old goodwill, which is 10,000. Fine. So that will be debited to partner's capital account. Murthy's capital account debited. Shah's capital account also debited, because it is an old existing goodwill from the balance sheet, an asset. So it will be credited and closed, and that is 10,000 rupees. And in the old profit sharing ratio, so 6,000 and 4,000. Same sacrificing ratio and old ratio are same here, being goodwill written off in old ratio, that is 3:2. So in part A of the question, only one entry will be there, but in part B, 2 entries will be there. Now let us see question number 33. A, B and C are in partnership sharing profits in the ratio of 5:4:1. Two new partners D and E are admitted, and the new profit sharing ratio is 3:4:2:2:1. D is to pay rupees 90,000 for his share of goodwill, but E is unable to bring his share of goodwill. Both the new partners introduced rupees 1,20,000 each as their capital. You are required to pass necessary journal entries. Now see, the old partner's old ratio is 5:4:1 and the new ratio is 3:4:2, which is different than the old ratio. Therefore, we will calculate sacrificing ratio for the treatment of goodwill. So solution 34, old partners ratio is 5:4:1. Yes, and two more partners have joined, that is D and E, and now the new ratio is 3:4:2:2:1. So you see here the old ratios are not matching for the old partners, and therefore we will have to calculate sacrificing ratio. And we know that sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So for partner A, old ratio is 5/10 minus new ratio is 3/12. Yes, 3/12. And LCM will be 10 and 12. LCM is 60. So 60 divided by 10 is 6 multiplied by 5 is 30 minus 60 divided by 12 is 5 multiplied by 3 is 15. It is equal to 15/60. Fine. And for B, it is 4/10 minus 4/12. LCM will be 60. Then 6 multiplied by 4 is 24 minus 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. It is equal to 4/60. Then for C, it is equal to 1/10 minus 2/12. LCM is again 60. So 6 minus 10. Fine. 6 divided by 12. 60 divided by 12 is 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So it is minus 4/60. So here these two partners are sacrificing, but this partner is gaining. And one should understand here that D's portion is how much? 2/12. You see, this one is D and the second last D, which is equal to 1/6. And 1/6 of goodwill as given in the question is how much? Is rupees 90,000. So what is the total goodwill of the firm? Total goodwill will be equal to 90,000 into reciprocal of D's portion, that is 6/1, which is equal to 5,40,000. So this is the total goodwill of the firm. This information we will use in passing the journal entry. So in the journal entry, cash account or bank account will be debited for bringing in the cash by the new partners. So who are the partners? D. D's capital account, because they are also bringing capital along with goodwill, and E's capital account. And both are 1,20,000 each. So 1,20,000, 1,20,000. And D is also bringing his portion of goodwill. So 2 premium for goodwill. Whose goodwill is this? Who has brought? It is D's goodwill, and it is 90,000 rupees. Being capital and premium brought by new partners D and E. Now the journal entry for treatment of goodwill. This premium for goodwill account will be debited and closed. So premium for goodwill. Whose goodwill it is? New partner D's goodwill it is, which will be transferred to the sacrificing partners, 90,000 rupees. Then the other new partner E has not brought any portion of goodwill. For that, his current account will be debited. So it is E's current account. E's current account will be debited. With what amount? His portion of goodwill. Total goodwill of the firm is rupees 5,40,000 and his portion is 2/12. So 2/12, not 2/12. How much? It is 1/12. Each portion is how much? 1/12, and therefore it is 45,000 rupees his current account will be debited with. And then one old partner C is also gaining in this new arrangement. So C's capital account, not current account, but capital account will be debited. So 5,40,000 is the total goodwill of the firm. And how much is C gaining? As we just have calculated, C is gaining 4/60th of the total capital. so which is 36,000 rupees. Now all these three will be transferred to the sacrificing partner's capital account in their sacrificing ratio. So to A's capital account and to B's capital account. What is the amount? It is 5,40,000 into how much has A sacrificed? A has sacrificed 15 by 60. So the amount is rupees 1,35,000. And B has, out of rupees 5,40,000, B has sacrificed 4 by 60th part from the total profit of the firm. So B will receive rupees 36,000. This way the treatment of goodwill has to be done. Now we will write the narration. So please remember that for C gaining in the new profit sharing ratio, old partner C's capital account is debited, whereas E, the new partner who has failed to bring his portion of goodwill, for him current account is open. And premium for goodwill, which is the amount of goodwill brought by partner D, for him premium for goodwill account is maintained. So I hope that you have watched the full video and have got the concept very well. Despite this, if you are having any doubt, then please put it in the comment section. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing and sharing this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.